Welcome to another session on SharePoint. In today's session, we shall see how to apply a rounded corner on SharePoint navigation. This technique will help you to apply any CSS magic on a SharePoint page. It may be to apply to a master page for all sites or just to a single page. Sometimes you might want to apply a change only to a selected element on a page. That time also this particular technique would work. Overall, there are just 3 steps. First step, apply the CSS on your own HTML page and test. Next, select the element on the SharePoint page and apply the CSS which you had tested in HTML. And once that runs successfully, simply add that code either to the master page or the script editor on a single page. For our demo today, we will just do on a single page. We will just try to apply a rounded corner to the SharePoint top navigation as well as the quick launch navigation. Let's get started. So I'm just going to the W3 Schools for CSS, and this is an example to apply the borders for CSS. So there are different ways to apply the borders. So let me just select this and try to put 25 pixel and click run again. So this is the border I want. So first study the CSS element which you want to apply. In this example, I just want to apply a rounded corner. To apply a rounded corner, the element you need to apply is border-radius 25 pixel. And if you want, you can use the background. Next, I go to a SharePoint page where I want to apply the rounded corners. So I've already applied some CSS for testing purpose. Now let me just select the element. So for that, open in Google Chrome, right click and select inspect. That opens the CSS elements. And you need to find out which element you want to apply the rounded corner. So make sure you select an ID which is not hard-coded. For example, do not select this ID which is ZZ9 because it changes for each subsite. Try to select an ID which is common for all the pages. So this ID would be better. And over here, we need to apply the changes for the child UL element. So what I would try is, I want to apply the rounded corner. So I go to the styles and try to apply the change border-radius 25 pixel. So that's it, and the changes can be seen directly from the browser itself. Similarly, I select the right click for quick launch and I do the same thing. I go to the UL and apply the same border radius and see the rounded corner is applied. Now next step is to apply the changes on the page. That can be done either through the master page for all the pages, or for our example, we'll just put that code in the script editor web part. So I will close this. I'll click start edit page, settings edit page, and I've already put some code for applying the green background. So I will apply the change to the UL element and put the code for the border in the appropriate place. So one for delta navigation is for the top navigation, and for the quick launch manager, I would just put the code in 2 places and click insert, and the code is done. So this kind of beautification can come handy in many ways. So this particular example, it's for a SharePoint navigation. It can be for the logo or for any SharePoint web part you add here. That also you can apply rounded corners. So it's up to your imagination. So as a quick summary, what did we do? First, you have to apply the CSS on a HTML page. In our example, we are trying to apply the rounded corner. So find out the CSS which you need. What is the CSS code to apply the rounded corner? The answer was border-radius 25 pixel or 30 pixel. Next, select the element on the SharePoint page and apply the CSS. So in our example, it was the delta navigation for the top and the quick launch navigation mark for the left, and the unordered list item is a child. So select the right click inspect and apply the CSS code border-radius 25 pixel. And once you test that and it works fine, finally add the code using the script editor web part for a single page Or if you want to apply on all the pages, you can apply that using the master page. Or sometimes if you can also use similar CSS changes for any other CSS customizations for even displaying SharePoint list using script editor. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.